Hi! It's a Wednesday. It's 7:30-ish. You're here with us at the Social issue 41.
It's actually 7:29. We're early for once.
Early. We're a minute early. Aren't you guys lucky? Hello to everybody. Hello in the chat room. Hi, Sean, and Sean. I feel like there's three Seans. Like, how's everybody doing? How are you doing, Richie Rich?
Good. Not too bad. I think I'm coming up with something at the moment, so I might not sound too good.
Yeah, me and Rich are just a little bit under the weather, but we're still here for you to do this show because that's the kind of people we are. So
Red Hood's out at the moment. He couldn't be with us today. So
he's on a mission.
On some missions.
Yes, with baby Red Hood, so it's cool.
Yeah. So it's just the two of us. Just the two of us.
We can make it if we try. Okay, right, let's start.
Like your Street Fighter shirt.
Why, thank you. It's like my little retro one. I need to get some more. You know, when we go Comic-Con.
Yeah, Comic-Con this weekend. Yes, sir.
Hopefully get more t-shirts.
That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about us I'm getting ill, but it's one of those Comic-Con ills where it's a type of illness you get when you come back from Comic-Con.
There you go. Not going to Comic-Con. So hopefully, you know what I mean? And hopefully we'll get to see Bloods of Us there. Those guys are really cool.
Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Agency. So hopefully we'll get to see them and everybody will come talk to us and have a good time. But
defo.
We digress.
We digress.
Yeah.
So have you been watching Titans or Daredevil?
I haven't. Kitty always comes to join me. I haven't had a chance to watch.
Barges in like that, man.
No, we love it. But I haven't had a chance to watch Daredevil, but I've been hearing some interesting reviews saying it's the sugar honey iced tea.
It is pretty. Well, I finished it over the weekend.
And trust you to be watched.
Yeah, it's been really good actually. Yeah. Really good. It's really addictive, and it doesn't actually. It's not like one of those. It's 13 episodes. I don't know if you know, but Iron Fist was 10 episodes and cancelled now. But yeah, Daredevil was 13 episodes, and it was bloody good. It's just like I don't know. It's a type of series. It is. It's very different from obviously Iron Fist. It's not very mystical. You don't have that kind of dilemma with Jessica Jones or even Luke Cage.
Yeah, but it gets the job done though.
Right? Yeah.
It feels like it gets the job done. Yeah,
it keeps it grounded. It's the story and the villains. That's the thing about it. It's like it's not, even though it's Daredevil. Daredevil season 3. It's basically Daredevil, Kingpin, and Karen Page season 3. So
because this season it seems like they've had a nice progression from season 1, season 2, and season 3. You know what I mean? And it hasn't dropped off at any point. Like it's been like just it's like if Punisher obviously had like 3 seasons. I feel like that's how it. You know what I mean? It would just naturally get better, kind of thing. So
it's good. It's that's the thing as well. Like Kingpin is mad. Is bad in this, man.
Yeah.
But he's probably actually the best Marvel villain. Like we already thought he was.
Yeah.
But I think this is a stamp now. Like definitely is stamp of officialness. You know, and the choreography, the fighting in there as well.
Is it better as well?
Yeah, very good. There's one episode 4, I think it was. There's one you always get the hallway scene.
Oh, of course, yes.
Yeah. Standard
That's
hallway
a big
scene.
smile, people. So know it's legit. So all the fight choreographers out there, check it out. So that'd be good. Ooh,
definitely watch it and catch up on it. And the thing is, you don't have to watch the others as well. You don't have to have watched Jessica Jones, Iron Fist, or Luke Cage, or even Defenders, you don't really have to watch the Defenders. But season 1, I'll definitely say you need to watch, because obviously it's a kind of a continuation of what happened between him and the Kingpin. Obviously after that, season 1, spoilers, Kingpin goes to jail, and it's just man, his boy.
It is still Swan approved, double thumbs up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna binge watch it, I think, after Comic-Con, because I feel like I'm just gearing up for just bare walking around, so I'm just getting ready for that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna chew through Daredevil. Can't wait for that.
Definitely. Titans has been good.
Yes.
Titans has been pretty sick. It's been it's not no CW. Definitely. It's definitely not CW. So it's
pretty... Care to spoil any little bits, or no?
I don't really want to spoil, but see, it's not really like episode 1. It kind of introduced Dick Grayson, Raven, and Starfire. You don't really get that much of Beast Boy until the very end. Episode 2, you kind of don't really. The only characters you really have in there is Raven and Dick.
Okay.
But what you do have, because the title is called Hawk and Dove, is Hawk and Dove, and those two are pretty sick together, man. I've never known the characters like in the comics myself, but it's pretty violent, man. It is pretty violent. A lot of stabbing and a lot of blood. That's the only thing, though. The only thing is the blood. It's a bit like what's it called? 300. That kind of blood. It's CGI blood. So you do see it.
Okay, all right.
But definitely
we'll bypass the CGI. Okay, so got Marvel and DC, one apiece. Okay, 2 thumbs up. Well done. Okay, what else? What else we got on for today? Oh, chocolate.
Pull lists, actually. We can go on to the pull list now. Have you been up to anything, like reading anything or watching?
Unfortunately not. I've just been writing and doing work, and I need to catch up. I did catch up on Attack on Titans.
How's that guy?
Ooh, it's getting juicy. This season, again, obviously there's loads of backstory, so everybody's just fishing out what's going on, how the Titans came to be, how this guy got the Titan in him, and all of that stuff, which is great. I mean, you see like 1 or 2 Titans maybe every 4th episodes.
Oh, really?
So you're just like, I've never like watched a season and just been like dying to see a Titan, so bad. But then like now it's coming to a head where Levi is bad man general, like he's having a weird relationship with certain people in the group, and there was a little preview of next, because basically they're going out to do this massive fight now. I think at this point everybody's going to do like a crazy fight because they're looking for a particular Titan, and then they did a spoiler, like when you're watching the end credits, and it was starting to bed, it was like jumpy, and I was like, is my thing like messing up? It's like my connection. I was like, oh no, this is what's happening. And you're like, oh, okay, wait. And then like they did something where it was just like, all you saw was General Levi. He was just like, are you sure you want to do this? And I was like, what's happening? And it looked like a kind of like a coup kind of thing, like someone was kind of betraying him. I won't say who, but I was just like, okay, all right, it's getting interesting. So
nice.
It's a slow ascend, but it's getting there. So we'll keep process. But yes, pull list.
Sweet.
Pull list going.
All right. So the pull list recommendations for this week, we have Justice League Odyssey issue 2.
Nice.
So Cyborg, Starfire, Green Lantern, Jessica Cruz, and Azrael debate whether so-called God of Evil Darkseid.
We'll say Darkseid, it's fine.
Yeah, no one here today. Darkseid should have joined the team. Too late, that evil horse has left the barn. But before the team can resolve this conflict, they're forced into action when Viral Docs takes an interest in the Kowloon refugees, attacking their ship with a new manhunter army of his own creation. Cruz more violent is always the answer.
Interesting.
Action Comics issue 1004.
Damn.
Yeah. I need to catch up on this. I think I'm like 2 or 3 issues behind.
Okay.
So Superman confronts Lois Lane and wants answers. So basically Lois Lane and Jonathan Kent, they went off with Superman's father to
as you do,
to travel the spaceways and just get a little experience, get Jonathan some experience.
Okay.
So Superman's just pretty much been on Earth, waiting and trying to communicate with him because the only device he had was damaged. Okay. So that's kind of where I left off. I didn't actually know that Lois Lane is back, but apparently she's back and he wants answers because John Kent is missing somehow. Yeah. So what happened during Lois's trip into space with Jor-El? Why didn't she contact the Man of Steel when she returned? And most importantly, does she still love him? Or is the world famous reporter looking to let Clark Kent down easy? Lois and Clark's relationship gets redefined in this issue, illustrated by acclaimed artist Ryan Sook.
Okay, interesting. I feel like Lois Lane at this point needs to just like go with some next Kryptonian, because obviously that's her thing, and then like have a baby. Yeah, because she's had about 5 babies with Superman. And there's never like, I never see them after that. I'm just like, where are these children? Like,
you know what? It has been. I've been reading it since I think Rebirth. I've been kind of trying to keep up with Superman since then. And yeah, I think the writing's been pretty good with the two of them together and with Jonathan Kent as well.
Okay,
it's like it's working. Although like Superman's how many years old? Nearly 100 years old now.
And Lois is like,
yeah, but it's like I think this change in his character is pretty good, and it gives a new kind of a different kind of direction of his character.
Yeah.
You know, it's good. Not only
have superpowers there.
No, not anymore.
Okay,
not anymore.
Okay,
she did.
Okay.
That all changed.
Sorry, Lois. Sorry, babe.
Yeah. Okay, so apparently, what else has changed is Sentry. Yeah, I need to catch up with this as well. There's quite a few I need to catch up with. Yeah, Sentry issue 5 by Jeff Lemire, Aaron Kim, Jacinto, and Joshua Cassara. Bob Reynolds and Sentry are both dead. And it's time for spoilers. And it's time for something new to rise in their place. So yeah, sounds interesting.
See, that's the kind of synopsis we like. Not these like 55 pages. We're like, this has happened. This is gonna happen. Ooh.
Yeah.
Some mystery. Okay, go. So
Sean in the chat is saying, bring back Peter and Mary Jane. You haven't been keeping up with Spider-Man, my friend. Yeah. Yep, there's something going on there. So number 4, Old Lady Harley.
Harvey. Oh, I was about to say, I was like, wait, I have never heard of this before.
Yeah, it's so it's Harley Quinn instead of Logan. So I don't know. After liberating New York City from her now feral gang of Harleys, poor Harley wants nothing more than a slip back into retirement in her coastal and heavily guarded paradise. But the Laughing Boys gang has another idea. They'll follow her to the ends of the earth to drag her back to their leader. It can't be. It can't actually be him, right? He couldn't possibly still be alive, could he? After all, Harley killed him herself with her bare hands. Should she turn to President Power Girl for help, or flee to the 51st state, Atlantis? Step into an insane vision of a future DC universe we all better hope we don't live to see. So this one's from Frank Thierry and Maurice. You all know my pronunciations are
it's Wednesday. Very bad. Yeah, good.
Yeah, it sounds pretty good. I'd like to see where they're going with that.
Yeah, interesting. And as well, I like the whole thing of like she had to be the one to kill him, not Batman, not anybody else. She had to do it. So yeah, interesting.
All right. Else. This next one I had to put in just for nostalgia's sake.
Yeah, of course, naturally.
This one is number 5, Mars Attacks issue 1.
Oh, yeah. Who remembers Mars Attacks?
Yeah. I actually like that film. I thought it wasn't too bad.
It's one of those little cult classics. You're just like,
this film's
so rubbish, but I kind of love it.
yeah, exactly. Okay, so this one's from Dynamite Entertainment. Carl Starks, Chris Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, we're gonna go for that. Yeah.
And Tom Mandrake. Spencer hasn't finished a dang thing in his life, so when he goes to visit his dad to see if maybe he can borrow some money, the last thing on his mind is global survival. Now Spencer and his father are on the run, trying to avoid being space raided by a bunch of destruction-happy Martians, heck bent on zapping them dead. Writer Carl Stark, Rick and Morty, from Rick and Morty, Rock Candy Mountain, and artist Chris Schweizer, The Creeps, Unbeatable Squirrel Girl, bring you the face-melting experience of a lifetime with Mars Attacks for the first time at Dynamite.
Oh, we like Mars Attacks. I was watching. Sorry, side note. I was watching the Goonies. I think.
Oh, really? Oh, that's on Netflix TV, now, right?
Yeah, but it was on TV. I was just like,
oh, okay.
Oh, the Goonies is on.
Yeah.
So I might have to crack open the Mars Attacks and have a watch of that because
rewatch it, right?
Yeah. Oh, nice. Yay! Okay, what's next?
Okay, so we've got number 6, X-Men Black, Juggernaut. Yeah. Black. So as you guys know, I've been keeping up with X-Men Black. I've just read Mystique, which was actually pretty good.
Okay, good.
It's all pretty much an inner monologue of her just talking to you, really, saying like about her powers, how people think her powers is rubbish, but she can actually do pretty much, a lot, and that she doesn't really have to work, but she does jobs for the excitement kind of thing. So yeah, that one was a good read. I think all of them has been a good read actually, even the Mojo one. But
every
this
time
one,
you say Mojo, I just want to go Mojo Jojo. That's what I want to do. Mojo Jojo. Yeah, good.
So this one is Juggernaut. So this one should be interesting. He's had a weird history, recent history actually. He's been a good guy.
Really?
Sure, yeah, he was with the X-Men for a while, last year or the year before. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what's happening to him now. So basically, it says nothing can stop the Juggernaut until now. What has finally stopped Kane Marco in his tracks? You'll have to see it to believe it. But we can promise you it's going to involve nothing but punching for the Juggernaut.
Ooh, that sounds like it's going to be a girl. That's what it
sounds. Yeah, it sounds like it, doesn't it?
He's going to fall in love, and then he is heartbroken, or she's going to die, and then he's going to go mad again, and then we're going to have the good old Juggernaut back.
Yeah.
We're not mad at that. So, yeah.
Again, with the X-Men Black, they've had a backstory of Apocalypse, which has been pretty good as well. He's kind of
Apocalypse, yes.
Yeah, but actually he's he was trying to work on something and he kind of effed up. He got thrown through time and space, possibly.
Okay, that's fine.
And he's actually de-evolving now.
Oh, dear.
There's no intelligent life on the planet that he's on. So, yeah, it's been very interesting, actually. I'm thinking... Sorry to interrupt. I've been thinking,
go for it.
While reading it, I think maybe what they could do is maybe at the end you have this apocalypse story, and then all the villains come together as a team, because you had Magneto, Mojo, Magneto, Mystique, and Juggernaut. They've all been together before. Mojo is a new inclusion, so maybe it could be like another team of maybe an extended X-Men with those going against Apocalypse somehow.
Interesting. Got some fan theories. Hey, what's your theories, people? Come on in the chat room.
Let us know.
Yeah. Oh.
So yeah, and that's it. That's it for the pull list.
Yeah, no, that sounds good. We like that. I really want to read Mars Attacks now.
Yeah.
Fun. But
guys in the chat, let us know what you guys recommend as well.
Yes.
Or what's on your pull list.
Please let us know so we can share with the masses.
Definitely. Put it in the comments section, not just on the chat.
Yeah, not in the just come on. We need people so that everybody knows that people watch. Okay. Okay, what's next?
Okay, so comic news. There's not been that much news this week, to be fair. No. It's all in drips and drabs. Yeah. But the main one I saw was Marvel retconning Captain Marvel's origin.
Okay.
So Marvel's brought out a new comic called The Life of Captain Marvel. Surprisingly, just in time for the Captain Marvel movie. And yeah, so they've actually retconned her as well. So in the original origins, she was a pilot, and she she was with Marvel, who is actually a Kree. An accident happened with the Psych Magnetron, and she got embalmed with his powers, basically, which made her half Kree. So with this one, this is on issue 4, so spoilers for it. I haven't actually been keeping up with it myself.
Okay.
But Carol's mum is actually a Kree warrior now.
Okay. So Kree from birth. Look at
Kree, yeah. So Kree from birth. Apparently she's half Kree, but from birth, and the powers that she has was awakened by the accident that happened with Marvel. Yeah.
Nice spin on it. Not bad.
Also, there's a couple of other spins.
Okay.
Her mother's name is Marielle. And basically, she tells Carol that her real name is Kal-El.
Dun, dun, dun.
So, and she's the daughter of Hala by blood right and by starlight. So she's pretty much like Superman now, really. Yeah. Pretty much. Even got a similar name as well.
Marvel, you're naughty.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you think about them changing the origin? Because for me, I think this is going to be what is in the movie as well.
Yeah. I mean, I would have preferred... I like the idea of the original, because then it's like, okay, she absorbed power. Cool. And then there's that whole kind of dichotomy between her and the Kree. Like, you know what I mean? Her and the Kree, whatever. And then... I don't know. I don't mind the switch up. Like, I don't mind that her powers were awakened, but then just give her that her powers were awakened. Don't be changing her name to like now she's from Krypton. You know what I mean? Because then it's the thing of like, what are you saying, that Creeds are descendants from Kryptonian? Like, are we doing the Lord of the Rings things where like they once were elves and now they're not? You know what I mean? So it's just like I'm not too fussed about the story, but I'm just like, allow the name, because that's kind of
it does make it seem
and you don't need to shade. Yeah, you don't need to shade DC. DC are already struggling with these movies. They're okay, all right. They need all the help they can
Yeah, true.
So, but what about you? What about you?
Yeah, I think that's the same as well. It's like, I mean, yeah, I just it just becomes so tacky when they start making changes like that because a new film is coming out, or you know, they like you said, like they don't need to change the name. Yeah, maybe she did have latent powers because back in the days, that's how they got their powers, kind of thing. And now it just seems a bit weird that things explode or you get bitten by something radioactive and then you just get powers.
Yeah.
But again, it's like even that is like I think there was something with Hulk as well. There's definitely something with Spider-Man having always had powers or something like that. You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a bit. Yeah, I don't know. It's just it's a bit too much. I think they put too much in it.
Definitely. So. And I already feel like, you know what I mean, just keep her simple because she's already quite complex as well. And as well, it's like we're not gonna get that whole thing of, well, we don't know. Let's pray. But we're not gonna get that whole thing of like her powers get sucked off by Rogue. So you know what I mean? Like just give us, just chill in it. Just leave her as Miss Marvel and Carnell, you know what I mean? Carly. Just leave that there, you know.
Just put that away. Put it aside. You don't need all of that.
Yeah, don't need all of that. Oh well. Okay.
So Wonder Woman, 1984. It's being pushed back to summer of 2020.
Damn, why?
Yeah.
That's too much.
So
I was really hurt by that. I wasn't ready. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
No, that's a lot.
Yeah, so it's being put back by 7 months, June 2020. Patty Jenk, so basically they're saying that it was supposed to be out on November the 1st, 2019. But we're now open on the 5th of June. Basically, he's saying that he's trying to replicate the box office success of 2017. So they're going to try and bring it out in the summer rather than the winter. So
we don't bring it out in the summer. Just bring it out when you said you're going to bring it out.
Well,
it's the best film you've got. Just bring it out.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, apparently there's a few films coming out during that time as well. So I think that might have something to do with it as well.
I feel like Aquaman has come and gone, but it hasn't even come out yet.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it.
Oh my god, it's just
that's still like a couple months away.
Oh my! It feels like I'm waiting for Game of Thrones with that one. I'm just like,
no,
it's gonna. By the time it comes out, it's gonna be Game of Thrones, Dark Phoenix, Wonder Woman, Aquaman.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
No. I don't think they should have pushed it back. Like, if anything, just keep the date where it was.
Yeah.
Or, you know what I mean, just if you're gonna do it in the summer, then just do it in the summer of 2019. Like.
Well, yeah. I mean, they've pretty much. It seems like they've filmed it all.
Yeah. So just release it in June next year. So
yeah.
You know what I mean?
So films coming out in November the 1st is Charlie's Angels, Terminator 6, Frozen 2, and Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh my god! Yeah, I forgot they're doing a live action of Sonic the Hedgehog. Jesus.
Yeah, you got Kingsman 3 and an untitled Marvel film as well. Okay. Marvel Fox film, that is. That's probably what's that? That's probably going to be I don't even know anymore.
Gambit.
Yeah. Oh, shit. I hope not. I really hope not.
Like Channing Tatum just running around. Yeah, go.
Yeah. The Joker is out in the beginning of October. Nigerian Prince is out on the 29th.
Okay.
What other? That's it. Zombieland 2. Kind of not superhero-y, but
zombie-ish. Kind of. Yeah. I was gonna say, like, this Halloween has been, well, coming up to Halloween, it's been really calm. Like, I think everybody's jumped on so many like superhero movies. They forgot everything else, so they've forgotten all the zombies, the vampires. Like, we had no vampires and zombies for a minute. Like,
that's good.
Witches.
I think we had way too many zombie things going on, man. Yeah. Way too many.
You know what I mean? I'm just like, even the techie stuff, like from obviously, like we had the Transformer thing and then Terminator or whatever, but no one's been doing any kind of like weird techie sci-fi. Like, I mean, the last ones was kind of good ones, or like Minority Report, like stuff like that. You know what I mean? We haven't had any of those kind of techie high dramas for like a little while. Yeah. So I'm just like, it kind of makes you miss them. You're like, right, there's just been, I'm like submerged with superheroes right now. I don't mind when they're good, but like
yeah, that's it. When they're good, then that's fine.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But interesting. But yeah, sorry, go on, as you were saying.
Yeah, no, that's it. That's I mean, when I first heard it, it was like, you know, why do you need to change things? But yeah, I mean, yeah, I think as well, like we just saw actually, October is Joker. So
yeah,
I mean, what other films are they doing? They've got Aquaman that's coming out.
Apparently.
Joker's been filmed, and Wonder Woman's been filmed at the moment. Everything else has been cancelled.
Yeah.
Flash film's been cancelled.
Wow.
Batman's still being written, apparently.
Yeah, no, we don't want that. Keep Batman. I'm kind of glad that the Flash is not being turned into film, because I feel like he's doing really well as a TV show. And you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? Kind of just that maybe just a saving grace, but I'm just like, everything else. Yeah, just bring it out, man. You know what I mean? And then
Shazam.
Oh yes, I forgot about Shazam. I know we do. It's April
5th, yeah.
Okay. That's not too bad.
So Flashpoint to be announced. Birds of Prey, apparently that's in February the 7th. It's in pre-production at the moment. The Joker origin story that's been I mean it's coming out every week, so we've been getting so many bloody clips from it.
I know.
Spoilers. That's pretty much out already.
Yep. I don't know if I'm gonna see. You know the thing when you're like, am I gonna go see this film? I want to see it because I want to see what they did. Yeah. But I don't want to end up throwing my popcorn in someone's head because I'm angry at what they did. You know?
Do you know what? Same as me. I've been wanting to see it since I've been seeing the clips, but then I saw. Well, obviously they've casted Thomas Wayne.
Okay.
And for some, it just kind of went over my head.
Yeah.
But recent news is saying that they've cast Bruce Wayne as well. Like they've cast a kid Bruce Wayne.
Okay.
And for some reason, when I heard that, I was just like, do you know what? They should just leave it out then.
Yeah.
Like, if you're gonna do just a Joker movie, leave out all the Bruce Wayne family stuff. Just have the day in the life of the Joker.
Yeah.
Or the week in the life of the Joker.
Yeah. See, I wouldn't even have minded if the film was just pure death and destruction, and then every now and again the Joker would have a flashback, but we don't know whether the flashback's real or not.
Yeah.
And it's just like he's just having flashbacks, and then like he comes back, and then he's just like, oh yeah. Oh, boom! You know what I mean? And he's just being the clown that he is, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm just like, just do that, and then if you want to at the end put something about Batman, like like what it's, I know it's a bit crazy, but it's like having a Mr. Glass moment where he's like, oh, I found my equal. Okay, now I can actually have fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's
if you
the thing.
want to do that, but
no, but that's the thing. That's what I mean. It's like for me, it's kind of like, well, now that you've shown us Bruce Wayne and he's a little kid, we ain't never really gonna see. Even if this Joker is really good, we're never gonna see this really good Joker against a really good Batman, possibly.
Yeah.
Unless they do some crazy shit and do some like Crisis thing, and he gets put into like a different universe of the new cast Batman.
I don't know. I hope Scorsese just was in a comic book shop for the last couple years and just had some ideas, because DC's hanging by the thread. thread.
Thinnest thread ever.
This so much thread you're hanging. This much you can't even see it. It's so close. Yeah, but yeah, go on. Sorry. What else is on the list today?
So
tangents.
apparently there is a Nick Fury TV show in development.
Okay, I'm not sure how I feel about that. What's your thoughts?
I think it could be good. I think it could be fun.
Okay.
If it's going
like a young Nick Fury or
no, it will be with Samuel.
Ooh, Samuel.
It's going to be obviously it's going to be for the Disney streaming service. So it'll probably be similar to what they're doing with the Scarlet Witch and Loki.
Okay.
So they're doing like a anthology kind of series where it's a short series, probably 10 episodes or something like that. So yeah, I think it's interesting. It'll be good to see kind of Nick Fury in his element. Yeah. Maybe have some flashbacks of some old missions, or because when Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was in development, that's what I was thinking that they will possibly do. Is like, he'll come in every now and again and be Nick Fury and maybe even give them missions and things like that. So that's what initially interested me in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Obviously they didn't go that route, but it's still a decent show.
Yeah.
But for me anyway, a lot of people will probably say otherwise. But yeah, I think but yeah, I think a Nick Fury kind of little anthology 10 episode series. Yeah, I think that would be good, man.
Yeah. So I feel like if they're gonna keep it short and sweet, it's cool. Yeah. If he's gonna, or even like if he's thinking of missions, like he's sending other people out to do missions. It just has to be like, it has to be really kind of like Indiana Jones adventurous, because I don't want him sitting there, giving an account of. So on this mission, 1940, I'm already tapped out if they do something like that. So we'll see.
Yeah. Hopefully it's good, man. Hopefully it's true.
Yeah.
And hopefully,
it's all speculation at this point. Yes. Okay.
But yeah, I mean, he's been out of the game for a while. He's not been. What about you? So you think is that something you're looking forward to, or?
Now that I know he'll be in it, that'd be cool. I mean, if they were gonna do like a young Nick Fury, I don't know, because obviously you said it was Disney, and so I'm like, that's immediate where my mind went, where they're gonna be like, oh, young.
Do you know what
Fury.
though? I think a lot of people, like, kind of going on a little tangent here, but I think people are gonna get things twisted with this Disney streaming service, because I don't think I think it's going to be very similar to Netflix in the sense that it might be on Disney, but there's still going to be some 18 rated films. And
there needs to be.
There needs to be. Which for one reason, I mean, if they're buying Fox, Fox has got untold amount of over 18, over 15 movies, so that's going to have to be on the streaming service as well. So I think once that streaming service is live, there will be films that are, or even Marvel shows that will be like for 15 or parental guidance, or
That's good. So I need to hear that. I told you, Disney, just have Disney Dark in it. You just have your normal Disney and then Disney Dark. Yeah, and then that's just all your great good stuff. Because you made Pixar, and then Pixar was teaching children, look, people die. Yeah, people die. Fish get eaten. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? It's all right. That's all right. Okay. Well, yeah. I'm kind of looking forward to it. If Samuel Jackson's in there, then it'll be good. It'll be good. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna switch up the script a bit.
Oh, okay.
We might as well stay on topic. So speaking of the streaming service, and Netflix and stuff. I think last week we spoke about Iron Fist being cancelled, but since then, Luke Cage has been cancelled as well.
Bye, Luke. See you later.
Yeah, and apparently it's through creative differences.
Differences. Oh, here we go. Here we go. What's the problem now? God.
Yeah, I don't know.
If I'm gonna be like really honest.
You don't care?
I mean, not really. Like, I feel like they're two of the like kind of weakest shows.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say like Luke Cage had such potential. Like the first season, I was like, all right, this is a bit much.
Yeah.
But just take the much out and just give us Luke Cage. Do that. And they didn't do that. And then Iron Fist was just like from the beginning. So I was like, no.
No.
Yeah, so
I think alright, so I think there's a couple things that could happen. I think, or maybe three things. It's either one, they've totally cancelled it, both of them, and nothing's gonna come of it ever again.
You cancelled Black Lightning. No, that's not yours, but like go on, sorry.
So either that, or they haven't come to an agreement of doing something, or like with the two seasons, the two series, and then Marvel actually wants to come together and do hopefully Heroes for Hire. Don't know what their contract is saying with Netflix, but maybe either do a Heroes for Hire on Netflix.
Yeah.
But from what they said in the Iron Fist comments, it was like he's not coming back to Netflix anymore.
Okay.
Like with this Luke Cage now, it's creative differences. So maybe they want to do a Heroes for Hire on Netflix, and maybe someone said no, blah blah blah. So now they're kind of moving Heroes for Hire, hopefully, over to the streaming network.
Yeah,
which will make more sense.
Yeah, that's a smart idea. That just, you know what I mean. Just listen to Rich. Just do that.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, even
go on. Sorry.
Sorry. Even like I don't know how it would work, but maybe even do if they do it on the streaming service, because there's obviously Netflix did a lot of work as well. They've got their production companies doing it.
Yeah.
Maybe haven't do it in association with them, so maybe you know, it will come on the streaming service first, and then maybe come on Netflix after, or I don't know what kind of deals they can do, but I don't know. So it'll be. I just.
No, go on.
I just feel it would be a bit weird if they just totally cancelled it and it's not coming back at all, because both of those shows had a massive cliffhanger.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah. But as well, like Disney and I think Marvel, they're removing all of their stuff from Netflix as well. Like they're slowly just getting ready for their thing, and that's fine. But then it's just like, okay, like you said, just do it in partnership, or at least let us know, like it's going to be removed. From, don't be like it's cancelled. I think that might be like a publicity stunt where it's like it's cancelled, and you're like no, and then you're like here it's on our streaming service. You're like
exactly.
And then you like, you know what I mean, you go to the streaming service and it's like $14.99. You're like, no, I'm not doing this.
No, that's one thing. Oh gosh.
I need more coins for this lifestyle. I do.
No, for real. And the thing is, it's worse for us because we might not, like, even with the DC universe, we haven't got that. But you know, certain stuff is coming up on Netflix over here, which is fine. But then you won't actually have everything that is kind of what all the perks on it, because you can read comics on there. You got other stuff. You got all the series, TV series as well.
But you saw Sky. I think Sky have got a partnership with Netflix now, because they were like, oh, you can watch things on Sky Q, and I'm like, whoa. Okay, just everybody just stay in the lane, okay? Sky. I'm still mad at Sky for not promoting Black Panther the way they should have. Yeah, everybody else got those little, those little.
Oh, is it on Sky now?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Black Panther's on it's on Sky Movies now, so you can watch it.
Okay.
The Black Panther, but but I'm still upset because like how every other movie comes out, and they have those little like almost like cartoons or adverts where it's just like, come on guys, or you can get like Wi-Fi in this area,
Oh,
when they
right,
do them.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
the
yeah,
new
yeah,
one for Black Panther, stop set the sky. But it's okay.
Damn.
It's okay. But yeah, everybody just needs to stay in their lane. And if you're gonna cancel stuff off one platform, right, fine. But then don't be coming with this publicity stunt of like, hurrah, it's back on Disney.
Yeah,
Like, blah,
yeah.
blah, blah. So anyway, what's next?
So yeah, Elseworlds. CW's Elseworld is looking kind of interesting still. So what we do know about CW's Elseworlds crossover event, we have there's loads of pictures coming out. We've got Barry Allen in the Green Arrow's costume, and Oliver Queen in the Flash's costume. We got Batwoman's coming in that Elseworlds. There's a doctor from Arkham Asylum that should be in there. It's Dr. John Deegan. I'm not sure who that is. Played by Lost actor Jeremy Davis.
Okay. Yeah. I can't remember who that is, but yeah, go on.
Yeah, me either. I didn't really watch Lost.
No, but when the polar bear came, I was like, I'm out. What's going on? Yeah, go on, sorry.
So yeah, we've got Gotham City going to be in there. We've got pictures of Lois Lane as well.
Okay.
And Clark Kent, Superman actually being in it. This is actually going to be a black suited Superman as well. Okay. And it looks pretty dope. It does look pretty dope.
Well done.
I kind of went ahead of myself as well, but Stephen Amell's wife is going to be in it, and she will be playing Nora Fries, who is Mr. Freeze's wife.
Okay, let me tell you one thing. That film, sorry, tangent. Even though that film was like, it was so bad.
What the Schwarzenegger one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really liked his character and his storyline about his wife. I've just always liked it. Like, I don't know what it is. So that was very interesting. That
Did you ever watch the animated series? That's probably why.
Yes.
Yeah. That's probably why, because that episode was sick. That episode was really
it was good. Yeah, I did like obviously how they did it, but like he had some funny moments. But it was just like I just really liked that relationship. But yeah, sorry, but that was interesting. Okay.
Sorry. I'm sure did it win a prize or something?
Probably. Most of the DC like animated ones have probably won lots. Come on, Marvel. Come on.
Yeah. I need to go back to that. I need to research that because I need to watch that again actually.
Yeah.
So we don't know if Mr. Freeze will be in it as well.
Okay.
But yeah, we've got Superman. We've got Lois Lane coming in as well.
That's a nice lineup, boy. That's like a little dream team going on there.
Yeah, definitely. And also we've got a little bonus as well. We've got they're going to be in Smallville. So they're going to go have a trip to Smallville, and the Kent farm. The Kent farm that we see is actually the Kent farm from Smallville. So yeah.
See, DC be getting when DC drops the TV shows and comics.
Yeah, they drop it good, man.
Animated. They do. Well done, DC. Well done. See me little clap. Come on, Marvel.
They've also got the Monitor as well. So he's like he's like what's it called? Marvel's The Watchers, where he's watching over the universe and the multiverse and stuff. So yeah, it's looking like it's going to be a pretty sick episode, man.
Okay, I actually might have to watch that because that does sound good.
Yeah,
that does sound good. So
definitely.
Okay, nice. That's a nice little lineup.
Sean's saying we should do a live commentary on the.
Yes, we should.
Yeah, maybe we could. They'll probably be about like 4 episodes. Okay. They normally go between the Flash, CL, Arrow, and Legends of Tomorrow. There's not much news on Legends of Tomorrow on there actually, so we'll have to see about that. Maybe they'll turn up or not. Don't know.
Hopefully, yeah. Oh no, but that actually sounds quite good. Like that sounds decent. So yeah, gonna have to check that out. Make sure you check it out as well, Sean, and then we can do the live one.
yeah, definitely. So the last bit of news. Sorry to end on a sad note.
It's okay. It's okay.
Sorry, guys. It's really, really sad. But Gotham's Bane. I don't know if you guys seen the pictures, but oh my god.
Okay.
If you can,
Rich has never sighed this much. Okay.
If you Google Gotham's Bane, just Google it. Just have a look at the picture right now.
Wait, look, we're gonna do it right now. I'm gonna show you the picture, okay?
No, don't show it. Don't show it because we probably won't be able to show it.
Okay, we won't be able to show it. But I'm going to look at it, yeah, and then I'm going to give you my reaction. Okay, let's have a look. Oh dear Lord.
Yeah.
So, who does this remind me of? It's almost like Shazam bumped into what's his name? General Grievous, and then they had a baby.
Yeah, it does, isn't it?
And then they had a baby that was, who is this person I'm thinking of? It's from a sci-fi film. I can't think right now.
The Terminator?
Maybe. I feel like that's an insult to Terminator. Like,
yeah.
Oh, he looks terrible.
It doesn't look good at all, man.
No.
And he's wearing there's a shot where he's wearing what are those shoes called where they got extra inches on them?
Oh, the platform shoes.
Platform shoes, yeah.
Oh no. How are you gonna do Bane like that? How are you gonna do that? Is terrible.
So yeah,
no, he looked Zam and General Grievous had a baby that just didn't work out.
Yeah,
no. That's never mind.
So
never mind.
The writer producer C. Chun has shared the first look of actor Shane West in costume as the villain Bane. Yeah, I mean,
RoboCop. That's what I was saying.
Oh, RoboCop.
You know.
Not even the old RoboCop, the new crappy RoboCop.
No, he looks terrible.
Yeah.
He looks terrible.
I think this is the last season of Gotham as well. So
thank God. How has Gotham been for you?
You know when you kind of watch something and then you feel obliged to watch it because it's like
invested.
Yeah. I'm invested to see where Bruce Wayne comes in, like a good Bruce Wayne, where he's actually got the detective skills or the acrobatic skills of Batman. You know.
Yeah.
I think that's the reason why I've kept watching it, just to see the progress of him. But it's like it's not really about him, man. It's not about him. So just don't have him in there.
Yeah, it's just a sprinkle of stuff you're never gonna get. That's just annoying.
Yeah, I
feel like you should rant about it. If after season 5 there's nothing about Bruce, you just be like, look, this.
Yeah.
So
probably should.
Yes, a nice rant session on Gotham. But yeah, that outfit looks terrible.
Yeah,
I feel sorry for him.
No.
No, it is like Terminator. You know when is it Genesis Requiem, whichever one it was, where they made the guy and he put Terminator bits in him and he didn't know he was a Terminator.
Oh yeah. And he's yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Damn, I forgot his name. I like that one as well. Actually, that one was pretty good.
That wasn't too bad. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I haven't watched the last one, Genesis, with the girl from
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. I haven't watched that one. No. It's too much. It's too much. Oh dear.
All right, so that's it for the news this week.
Ooh, we are so early.
I know, right?
Look at us. I'm joking.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So,
Okay.
it's not our shortest episode, but I don't think anyway. But yeah, salvation. That's it, Sean. Thank you.
Thanks, Sean. I feel like, you know, when we were talking, sorry, tangent. You know, when we were talking when we were first like coming together to do this show, and we said we need like a snitch. So Sean is our snitch right now, but you're not
he is definitely.
You're just like you're definitely information mailman. So
hey,
yeah, we go.
feel free to come on when you like, man. Yes. Feel free to pop on.
Yes. Well, he'll be with us at Comic-Con. We've
got
definitely. The WhatsApp group. So
yes, sir.
What are you looking forward to in Comic-Con, if anything?
Not spending my money.
Yeah. You know you're going to. You know you
I
are.
know. What am I looking forward to? I don't know. Just see what's going on. See who's out there. Maybe see some writers and artists. Obviously, looking to see what kind of Marvel Legend goodies they have over there. Dave Bautista, I was looking forward to kind of seeing him, but he's not going to turn up anymore, actually.
Oh no!
So that's a bit.
Why,
crap.
Dave? Why? Oh, man. Okay.
What else? That's it, really. I don't know. There's always a lot going on, isn't there?
Yeah. It's not too bad. Yeah, I'm looking forward to like obviously the new indie writers and stuff, and just getting all their comics. Then and Matt. Great Garvey is going to be there. The guy who did the comic I reviewed, he's going to be there. So we have to go with him and see all of his comics and buy all of his comics and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, it's going to be fun. So we're going to have a lot of fun. You're going to join us there at Comic-Con and spend loads of money with us. So we can get more retro t-shirts and
definitely, yeah, we do need to. It's the Spider-Verse panel.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, we can watch that as well. I haven't actually. Maybe put something on.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah, I'm not dressing up big or anything like that.
Nah. Sean, what are you coming at? I know Sean's ready. He's got an outfit. He's like, I'm ready.
He's always got a couple of outfits as well.
Yeah. Like. Sean's like I don't know. He's like VMA level cosplay. He's got a different outfit for each day.
Yeah.
So you just got to keep your eyes peeled because Sean's the guy. And the other Sean. I haven't met the other one. And there's another one. But hi!
Yeah.
But yes, okay. That's us for today.
Oh.
Is it? Are we finished? Oh, then we're finished. Wow. Okay.
So, yeah, everyone have a great time this week. And see you guys at Comic-Con.
Yes,
hopefully.
Yes. We'll meet up and talk and we will review everything hopefully next week. And we'll see you then.
The other Sean just came on. This guy's always late. Yeah.
Sean, man.
Don't think I didn't see you, man.
Oh, man. we got eyes on you, man. Yeah. Where you been?
I'm earlier.
You know what, Sean? Just because you're late, you've got to watch, like, share for the lateness. There you go. But yes, don't forget to like, share, and comment stuff here at the Sourcewell. We're on Instagram, SoundCloud, iTunes,
everywhere Facebook, you can find your podcast. Facebook,
there you go. Everything. Twitter. Make sure you follow us and support us because we're here for you.
Exactly.
Being rich and not well, but we're here.
Yeah.
So, all right then.
Love and peace, peeps.